live. Hello, my name is Sahar. I'm the founder of Love Your Curls, and this is Michael, our incredibly talented director of R&D. And we are looking into two cameras, and for those of you who've been on our lives before, you know we are not the most technical people on the team, but we will do our best, and we have our incredibly talented marketing team here in the background that are going to support during this live and feed us your questions. But we are here today to talk about our brand spanking new product drop, our incredibly exciting Volumizing Foam. Volume, bigger is better. And for those of you who've been following this brand for, since inception, some of you since 2017, you've seen my hair go through some changes. Before kids, after kids. My curls flattened out after kids. My kids stole my curls from me. And this foam has been incredible for us to work on, for me to test on my own head of curls. Super, super excited. We have just turned on live on Facebook and Instagram. We're going to give a chance to our community to join. But we're here today to answer all of your questions with the man behind the formulations, the brains behind it all, because I just come to him and I'm like, Mike, help, my curls need this, my curls need that, and he works his magic. So we're here during this live. We are going to be giving away, this is really exciting. So if you drop a question into the comment section, and if your name is picked and we answer your question, stick around to the end for a chance to win this baby, which went out to media before our launch. Do you see that, guys? Volume that lifts, shape that lasts. And that's real. Look at this. Volume that lifts, shape that lasts. You will see me touch my hair so much during this live, and my team will hate it because they'll say, stop touching your hair. But yeah, so you lift that top layer off. I'm going to try to show you guys. This incredible. And of course, our core, our three-step system. If you've been following us, you know the three-step system is my holy grail. It's my go-to. It is what I use for 9 years now since I started formulating this product. It's cleanse, condition, style, done. But from time to time, it's really nice to change up our look, right? And the volumizing foam is designed to do just that, to give you choice, to allow you to enjoy your curls your way. And we did this little fun, I don't know if you guys can see, I'm gonna show Facebook, I'm gonna show Instagram, I'm gonna pull it back, and this is literally me and my crazy head of curls looking different ways. No product, with just the all-in-one, mixing the all-in-one and the foam together and the foam on its own, because we want you to love your curls your way. So I'm doing all the talking here. I'm gonna take a break, and I'm gonna try to actually scroll through your comments, and I'm gonna hand it over to Michael to talk to you guys about what it took to bring this product to life, from ideation to testing, iteration, and actually launch. And I'm gonna read your questions along the way. And of course, if I miss something, our team here is gonna feed some questions to us. If we miss your questions, we will get to every single question and comment at some point during or after the live. So please, thank you for joining us. This is really exciting. This is our first product launch in over a year. We've been working really hard to perfect this thing before we bring it to market to you guys. So feed us your questions. Mike, maybe you could just tell our community a little bit about the background of me coming to you and being like, you know what, I think I want volume, and how that started.
So hey guys, Michael here. It's been awesome making this product, and as Sahar said, that is how we started the product. We're not a brand that has these crazy market data that fuels our development. It's really Sahar or anyone else on the team coming and saying, hey, I want to do this, or I have this issue, I wish this did this, right? And that's how we started a Volumizing Foam. She came in, she said, hey, I would love a little bit more volume, right? Especially at the roots, and we started there and we focused downwards. And we probably have, I think, 150 iterations of this product. I think
I've seen 400. I don't know why you're trying to make it look like we do anything normal here, okay? I think I approved iteration 150 or 152.
Yeah.
But you got up to 400.
Yeah,
okay?
I think there was one day where she came in and I gave her one iteration. The next day she came in and gave her another one and said, hey, I thought we were back at, 160 or something, right? At that point we already done an extra 30 iterations, right? But that is the kind of care and effort that we put into creating these products, because we really want people to love their curls, right? So
I'm going to take it actually a step back. So we normally throw up some posts and ask you guys, what do you want to see next from us? There are two products that have historically made me cringe. One was a gel, because when we launched the 3-step system, I spent the first 3 years trying to tell all of you, you don't need a gel, right? And then I just saw you guys pairing our all-in-one with other gels, and I looked at the ingredient list on those gels. Those gels, not all of them, but some of them on the market are very drying for your curls. So we got to work when Michael joined the company about 3.5 years ago, 4 years ago, 4 years ago. And my first kind of task to him was, can you make a gel that's actually good for curls? Can you make a gel that's free from this glue-like ingredient that exists in all gels? And so that was his first innovation, and he's worked alongside myself and the rest of the team to come up with some beautiful formulations. But foam was the other one that made me cringe, because when I think foam, I go back to my mousse days. Like, I go back to crunchy, sticky, gross, need to wash it out the next day type of product. But I love mousse in my 20s. I love mousse because it was so easy to apply, right? Like, pump some product out in your hand, flip your head upside down, rake it through, scrunch, dry and go. Like, mousse was easy for me. So I love mousse, but I knew it was full of alcohols, full of drying ingredients, full of silicones and stuff that's bad for my hair. So I like mousse because it gave me not crazy definition, I would say, but I got enough volume and I got some definition. And this was a time in my life where I actually started to embrace volume for the first time. I don't know if any of you curlies out there can relate to me, but when I was a kid, I used to hate big hair so much that I would take scissors and I would lift the underlayers and I would cut chunks out from the middle of my hair to make it look like I had less hair. Like, I hated big hair growing up. Anything to make my hair look flatter. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, exactly. I know the curlies relate. Like, we used to cut chunks out of the middle of our hair to make it look like we had less hair. Then at some point, as we get older and we gain our confidence, we start to embrace that, hey, curly hair has some volume. And then it's like you get older and older, and it's like, how do I make my hair actually bigger? And now, look at this. I'm in my 40s, and my hair is red, guys. Like, my hair is loud, and it is taking up space as it should. And I wanted to create a product that would meet what you guys were asking for, which was a volumizing foam, but I wanted it to be good for hair. And that's always the challenge that Mike has to work with, which is list the key ingredients that actually make a product work. Like, what ingredients make a foam or a mousse do what it does? Amazing. Now make that same product, but don't use those ingredients. And also add some cottonseed extract and rice water, because look at all these incredible benefits it gives hair. So from there, we ask you guys, you tell us what you want. I struggle with it for some time. Then I finally come into, okay, yes, I have to make this product for our community. Then we sit down, he puts his brain to use, and he actually gets in the lab and starts iterating. Then we all start testing it on our own head of curls. Like, those of us that work at Love Your Curls, we start testing on our own head of curls, give Mike and the team feedback. This goes on and on for months. And what was different with this particular product was we have a small test group now. Like, you guys actually test our products. So we get the products close to perfection. Then we send out samples to the community and we collect your feedback, and he gets back in the lab and keeps working. That's how this works.
Yeah, it was a pretty awesome process too, because we are super confident in the product you guys are going to get. I think it's going to be an awesome add to your routine. And I was actually super excited about this one. That's why it was hard not to reveal anything too much in some of our earlier lives, but this is going to be a really, really awesome add to your routine.
So we're going to pause because I know there's a ton of questions coming in from all of you, and we're excited to get to all of them. I've got my own phone here and I can't keep up. So I'm actually going to ask our team here to give us some of your pressing questions. What are we seeing repeated? And Mike and I will try to tackle them, okay? Let's go.
Okay, so first we have from Beth. My concern with foam/mousse is that it might be drying. Can you please share how this product won't do that?
Okay, this is from Beth. Beth, stick around until the end of the live. You might have a chance to win one of these bad boys. But the question was the concern with foam and mousse, that it could be drying for her curls. So Mike, I'll let you take this one.
So that's a great question. And one of the key ingredients for that is the rice water that we do have in the foam. And one of the components of rice water is that it's rich in amino acids, right? Now, the cheat code with amino acids is that they're actually amazing moisturizers, right? So not only are they compatible with hair, because hair, is made of amino acids, but they attract water and they can layer on and penetrate the hair effectively. all without adding weight. That's the key thing with our foam, is that we've hit on all these aesthetics with 0 weight, right? So great moisture balance with our amino acids and weightless definition.
Don't you guys like this duo? I just sit here and like play with my curls and Mike does the magic. It's amazing. All right, thank you, Elibeth. That's a great question. It's a concern I had when we actually started iterating on foam. I thought, how are you going to make this foam that actually gives lift and does all of this? And I'm super proud to say he's done it. It works. Next.
We have another one. We're seeing some comments about fine hair, and if this works for fine hair, and if so, when to use it within your routine.
Amazing question. So who was that from?
There's quite a few.
Oh, okay. So a lot of questions around whether or not this works for fine hair. And I don't have fine hair, so to be honest with you, when I first tried this formula, I thought if this product gives me just a little bit of lift, then our customers with fine hair are probably going to love it. And I was shocked at just how much volume this product gave me. And I've seen some of our customers and our employees who've tried this product who have fine hair, and I'm just wowed. Like, I've seen the pictures and I've been like, oh my God. So yes, this product will look amazing if you have fine hair. The good thing about this product, with our all-in-ones, we always say, like, use it on soaking wet hair, soaking wet hair, soaking wet hair. This product actually does work really well on damp hair. So if you want a styling product that you don't necessarily want to apply to soaking wet hair, it works great on damp hair. One of the differences I like about this one as well is it's quick dry.
Yes.
Mike told me it was quick dry, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I buy that. But on days that I need to get out of the house faster, that's another incredible thing about the foam, is it actually does dry faster, applied the exact same way. Using our diffuser, my hair dries faster when I use the foam. So 2 big benefits: fine hair, damp hair, not wet hair, and quick dry. Amazing.
Awesome.
Okay, we got something else from Dita. She's asking, can you still do a refresh the next couple of days with the mousse in your hair from a few days earlier?
Dita, great question, Dita. This is actually one of Mike's favorite properties about the foam. I'll let you take it.
So the foam is going to be so awesome for those that really take care of your refresh. Because it's weightless, you can apply it and you'll get that amazing refresh without any weight whatsoever, right? So I am really excited for you guys to try it for your refresh day. It'll really soak into the hair. It'll dry really super quickly. And if you use foam first day, feel free to use the second day, and you'll get an awesome refresh. And she's doing it right now.
So this is not my refresh day, but I want to show you guys this product works incredible even as a dry refresh. So for those of you that don't necessarily want to re-wet your whole hair, and even spot refreshing, so if you find you've got a little bit of extra frizz or you want a little bit more volume, it melts into your hair. I don't know if you can see this, but there's no residue, no flakiness, no whiteness. It's not sticky. I applied it on my dry hair and it melts into your hair. Like, that's how incredible this product is. And the other thing is it does activate your curls the next day too. So if your curls fall flat the next day and you're looking for a refresh product that can do that for you, this baby will do it. I still like to wet my hair, not super soaked the next day, but I like to spritz water and then I'll use the foam and I'll scrunch it back into my hair. But you can absolutely use the product for dry refreshes as well. I hope that answered your question.
We got another one from Andrea Montgomery. She's asking how this product differs from mousse. Amazing. And could she use it to replace gel, or should she use it with gel?
Perfect.
It's a two-pronged question.
It's a two-pronged question,
Yeah.
right? So I have to go to historicals here, right? So traditionally, mousses were always aerosol products, right? So think, dessert, chocolate mousse. It's always been that dense dessert. I just thought of that.
Mike's making us hungry. Okay.
But yeah, they've typically been aerosols. Nowadays, the term mousse and foam seem to be used interchangeably. Our product is a foam. Now, the key point is that we know that you guys have been burned by mousses before, right? It was one of the key factors that was our theme when we were developing this product. So this product is not like the mousses you tried before. It is weightless. It is residue-free. It'll define your curls and give you that sort of weightless, voluminous definition. So look forward to that. In terms of how it's, if you compare it with gel or if it's different from gel, it is different from gel. You're going to get a different style. So I like to say gel gives you curl clumping definition, while our foam gives you voluminous definition, right? So that is the difference between the type of style that you get with a gel versus the style you get with the foam. So we want to empower you to do your curls your way, and you will pick our products based on that.
Absolutely. So in this this little quadrant photo of my curls, which is on our website, loveyourcurls.ca or loveyourcurls.com, depending if you're in Canada, US. But if you actually click over to the site, you can see this picture. None of these show my hair with gel in it, because for me personally, I find the gel makes my hair too flat. And I prefer this. Like, it's imperfect. I don't necessarily have like no frizz or very little frizz. Like, if you look closely, you know, you've got this definition, but you've got volume, like you've got lift at the roots, which I prefer on my hair, but everyone's different. And that's why we create our products to give you choice. If you want your everyday quick style and go, that's your all-in-one product. You want a little bit more definition, more frizz control, more hold, add the gel. You want volume at the roots, definition at the shaft, add the volumizing foam at the roots, and your all-in-one styler in the shaft of your hair. You want volume and definition, mix the two of them together. You can actually just go right ahead and pump the all-in-one, add the foam, mix it together, then apply that product. You want just big curl energy like I'm rocking today? Voluminous foam on its own. So you got choice, and that's what we work on when we formulate new products. We don't like to make products just for the sake of making new products. When we say innovation, we want to really stand behind the word innovation. It's different, it works, and we're really excited by the time we bring a product to market with you guys. All right, who do we have next?
Meredith Graham is asking if it has a scent, and does the scent stay throughout the day?
So we're using our signature love fragrance that you guys all love and adore. That's what we're using in this. And I mean, you'll get a good experience. It will stay in your hair.
What do you think?
It smells great. I mean, I smell this day and day in the lab, right? So I'm a big fan.
Yes, I mean, I think the scent lasts. We also have a hair perfume if you're someone that likes more scent. But we have, I mean, scent is very personal, right? If 100 of you smelled this, you might say the scent's not strong enough or it's too strong. We actually collected feedback on the scent of this product. And we tried to get it right in the middle to please as many of you as possible, and we hope we nailed it. All right.
Perfect. So Desiree asks, when would you put it in if you use the all-in-one and the gel?
That's an interesting question. I have a personal take on this. Maybe, Mike, you can talk about the scientific take. These two products for me are doing different jobs, right? They're competing. The gel is aiming for curl clumping definition. It's aiming to like stick your hair strands together to get definition, whereas this product is aiming for lift and volume. So if you're trying to use the two of them together, they're actually competing. Now, I know you guys will go and try and mix and match stuff. I don't know. I would say that the product that you might want to mix this with is probably our all-in-one, if at all. I tend to use one or the other. I don't like to mix and layer products, and for those of you who know me, like, don't talk to me about layering products, okay? That's not my world. But, so this is our all-in-one, right? It's a light lotion, and this is the foam. So if you want volume and definition, you could just mix the two products in your hands. So you're not adding a fourth step, you're just mixing it and then applying it as you normally do. Or what you can do is add the foam at your roots only and then apply the all-in-one on the shaft of your hair. Now, if you want extra definition on the shaft, maybe you mix the all-in-one and the gel for the shaft of your hair, but don't put the gel on the roots because that's not going to help the volumizing foam do its job. Hope that makes sense. I hope we answered your questions.
Yep.
Definitely.
Amazing.
One last one.
Marie asks, if I don't have a bit of gel hold or crunch, by the end of the day my hair is super frizzy. Will the foam alone prevent this from happening?
So that's a good question. What I think you guys are gonna like about the foam is that because it's weightless, it's gonna be great as a good touch-up tool, right? So if you notice that as you're going through your day, your ends or anywhere your hair is getting frizzy, but you don't want to add any other weight, by adding gel, the foam is a great option for that. So if that's happening, I think you're gonna love using the foam for that.
Yeah, I don't know how to talk to frizz because I love frizz. I'm probably really unique in this sense. Like, I'll move my hair. I don't leave my curls alone. Like, curly girls Bible rule is like, leave your curls alone. Like, don't touch them, they're gonna frizz. I don't care. Like, my hair is meant to be fun. What fun is it if I can't touch it or move it? So I do have more frizz by the end of the day, but I don't care either. But Mike is right. On days, like let's say today, my hair had a little bit of frizz on it before we went live with you guys, then I could just spot refresh with this volumizing foam, and it works great. And I'm sorry, our Instagram community, I'm like looking here because this phone's closer, but we've got you both. I hope we've got all of your questions. It's been about 20 minutes or so that we've been live with you. I could talk to you guys for hours and hours and hours. Thank you for taking a bit of time over your lunch break, or for those of you on the West Coast, I guess first thing in the morning to join us. This is the most important part of our jobs for us, is launching products, doing our best before launch, but then we cross our fingers and we hope you guys love them as much as we do. So please hop onto the site, try the foam. It just dropped. And drop your comments, send us your reviews, and let us know what you think. Your feedback is super important. The one guy in the company that reads every single post comment, DM, it's this guy right here, okay? Like, he reads every single comment. I'm probably number 2. So we care what you guys think. Thank you for joining us. It's been amazing, and we can't wait to see your big curl energy.
And we'll contact 3 winners.
Oh, yes, stick around. They're going to contact 3 winners on PM or DM, I assume?
Yes.
Amazing. So remember, if you dropped a comment or a question, my team's going to contact you for a chance to win this baby. Okay? So look in your PM DM for a chance to win. Bye.